Today's horror manga dubbed Narration is The Gift Bearer by Junji Ito. I hope you all enjoy. Okura is a dangerous person. A cold-blooded businessman who is willing to kill for his own selfish gains. His existence is a threat to my company. Not only that, it will affect the whole society as well. This is the reason why I'm here. Institutions may not recognize your skills, but I heard you're a genius in the hypnosis industry. As long as you're able to make him lose his domineering powers with hypnosis, I'm willing to pay you any sum of money. And so, in the middle of the night, that strange man made his way into the room. So, I see. I've heard of his horrible acts, but I would never have thought that he would let his son sleep tied up after all the beatings as he sleeps so comfortably on his bed. His wife had left him long ago, and his young child was brought back forcefully. I should finish this job quickly, for the society, for the person who looked for me, and for this child. The man flicked his lighter, lighting a candle and placing it near. Tomorrow morning, when you wake up, you will find yourself different from the past. You will forget your past, your selfish self, and when you're fully awake, you will want to help people with your own effort. Servicing and providing people your help will be your happiness. You will wholeheartedly devote yourself to society. The man mumbled in agreement. You have to let everyone in this town be happy. You will want to do a lot of things, not for yourself, but for others. And then, that man took his leave. Many years later, there was a young man carrying a bunch of presents in hand. Unfortunately, this young man was not well liked. People began to gossip about him.
Look, he's lurking around again, and he looks like he's coming into the park. And he's giving out presents too. That's so irritating. I have to tell my child to not go near him. Where did my kid run to? Yuko, where are you?
The older gentleman from earlier watched in silence as the young man approached a little girl. Little one, here's an interesting thing. It's a present for you.
Yuko, don't take that kind of stuff. Excuse me, sir. Can you stay away from my child? We don't need this kind of thing. Take it away. Are you planning to kidnap my child?
No, I only want people to be happy. How about this? I'll give this to you.
I don't need it. Come on, let's go.
The older gentleman walked over, picking up the present in hand and dusting it off. Then he handed it back to the young man, who said, "Thanks. I've never seen you in this town before. Are you here on a trip?" Yes, I was here in this town once around 14 or 15 years back. I was here only for a short period of time since it was for work. I happened to come by in this town today and was sitting around at the park. You appeared not long after. What were you actually doing? I'm just distributing presents while walking, that's all. Distributing presents? Yeah, you can say it's my job. Although,
I will not have anything in return while doing this. However, I have been doing this for 14 years.
14 years?
Yes, it's almost like a mission. I can't stop doing it. Oh yes, you are willing to accept my gift, I guess. The people in this town seem reluctant to accept my gifts recently.
Oh? What's inside?
It's a wooden doll. Oh, right. I better go to the town to give out these wooden dolls. I have to go now. Bye.
Wooden dolls? No way. This young boy. Oh yeah, he looks familiar.
He quickly teared open the package and he couldn't believe his eyes.
I can't be wrong. This is the wooden doll of Okura. Why? Why is Okura's son doing such things?
As Okura's son continued to journey, someone threw a rock at his head. Ow! It hurts! Who threw the stone at me? Hey, it got him! Who threw it? Come out! I won't get angry. I will give you something good. Come on out. I don't want that. Like I would care about that thing. Hey, it's the devil who loves to give presents for no reason. Who would want a disgusting wooden doll? Demonic wooden doll, demonic wooden doll, demonic wooden doll. The things you are distributing right now are demonic wooden dolls. It will start moving around in the middle of the night. Nonsense. This is just a normal wooden doll. Stop acting. The whole town knows about it. You must have used your powers to make them move. Hey, the wooden doll manipulator who loves giving people things. If you're unhappy about it, then make the wooden dolls move. Blah. The young man stood there in silence, not saying a word. The gentleman dropped his doll to the ground.
Am I thinking too much? It feels like the wooden doll just moved,
he said as he stared at it on the ground. He then picked it back up. Hey, he's escaping! Get lost! Get lost!
I must have been influenced by what the kids just said.
Huh? You're still giving out those gifts? Hey, it's you. We meet again. Here's a present for you. Still giving me? You're the only one left in this town who's willing to receive my presents. Your name is Lisa, right? I'm not happy. Why do you have to keep doing this? God, it's this again. However, everyone seems to be a little upset. How is it possible for them to be happy? This weird wooden doll. It's not even cute. This is a statue of my dad. He carved it out himself. There are still many of it in my house. If you wish for everyone to be happy, then get them better gifts, like sweets or something. No, it will be pointless if I don't give out these wooden dolls. Why? How do I say it? How about this? Make the wooden dolls cuter, giving it hair and let it wear some clothes. This way, everyone will be happy. Let's go to your house right now. I'll help you, okay? Right now? Your family won't be angry about this. Who cares? Let's just do what I said. Where is your house? Is this your house? He slowly opened the gate, letting them inside.
So, he really is Okura's son.
Whoa! You're left with so many of these? Why did your father make so many wooden dolls? It's because he wanted everyone in town to receive happiness. My father gives out wooden dolls that look like himself, just to make people happy. It was 14 years ago. I hated my father a lot during that time. Before that, was a very scary person. I was often beaten up by him. However, the moment he woke up one morning, he started carving wooden dolls. The wooden dolls look exactly like him. He became another person who didn't care about his own company. Instead, he started giving out his wooden dolls in town. I was also helping him. Although my mother, who was separated with my father for 2 years, came back for me, I didn't want to leave with her, because I want the people in the town to be happy as well. People were receiving the gifts in the beginning. However, they started to ignore us a few years later. Despite that, my father and I still couldn't stop doing it. One particular day, my father met with an accident and passed away.
It must be my hypnosis in his subconscious mind that caused this. During the hypnosis, the words I used will be interpreted through the subconscious mind. That night, although I told Okura to dedicate himself mentally to the society, Okura's subconscious mind had focused the word yourself. In other words, the subconscious mind had interpreted oneself physically to the society. However, there is only one body. Therefore, he made wooden dolls which look exactly like him to replace his own body, and distributed it to everyone. Although this was something that could have never been expected, I thought that the person who had hired me to do the hypnosis told me to do so because his chairman position had been taken away. But why did his son carry on what he had to do?
Look, isn't it cute? Yes, it is. But I'm just afraid that my father will be angry. After all, this wooden doll has my father's soul in it. All of the wooden dolls have it. I guess my father wants to see this town's happiness even after his death. In order to gain the town's happiness, you have to do a makeover on these dolls. Let's make more dolls based on this look.
I remember. This child was also in the room that night. He had probably been hypnotized too. But if that's the case, it means my hypnosis, even after 14 years, can't be removed naturally. That's right. My hypnotizing skill is different. I dare to say that it is a way to control both people's heart and mind. But I'm afraid I don't have the chance to let him wake up from the hypnosis. For example, such hypnosis can cause danger in life and whatnot. Should I help him remove it? No, I should observe a little more.
Look, cute, right? Oh yes, I have a good idea. Christmas is around the corner. You can dress up as Santa Claus and give out these wooden dolls during Christmas night. I'll help you out too. You're right. Why didn't I think of that? If I dress up as Santa Claus, everyone will certainly be happy. Thank you, Lisa.
But that was when he heard a banging at his door.
Who is it?
Open the door! Are you still not opening it?
It's my dad.
So I'm right. You are here. Someone told me that they saw you take my daughter away.
Dad!
What is the meaning of this? How dare you snatch my daughter?
It's not like that, Dad.
Someone told me that they saw you take my daughter away.
Dad!
I knew you were a weird person, always aimlessly walking around the town.
Dad, no!
You heard me. Don't get close to my daughter.
Dad, listen!
Lisa, come here. You really made me worry.
No! Dad, let me go! Dad, I hate you! But the young man sat there in silence, peering over at the doll that Lisa had created. He picked it up in his hand and stared at it.
Obviously, he's starting to be suspicious. Seems like I don't have to do it myself. It's just a matter of time for the hypnosis to break off. That aside, he looks very interesting. I should observe him for a little more. Again. It moved again. No. How is this even possible?
Time slowly passed by, and eventually it was Christmas night. It's a white Christmas! How rare! It's snowing, come on, let's get back quick. There's a dinner party. It's so cold. Hey, Santa Claus is here. Oh, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! A cute doll for everyone. Hey, isn't that him? The guy from that time? Huh? You're right. This wooden doll. Wow, with woman's clothing? That's disgusting. It's the old man's face. Let's just throw this thing away. Bastard! Merry Christmas. They sound like they're having fun. I'm giving out this cute doll as a present to this blessed family. Merry Christmas, he said as he knocked on their glass window pane and they looked at him in awe. Hi, I'm Santa Claus. They shut the curtains immediately, and the young man continued his journey solemnly through the snow as the older gentleman tailed behind him. That night at Lisa's house, she was eating a piece of cake. What is it, Lisa? Why are you low in spirits? Eat your cake fast.
Are you still thinking of that weird person? Forget about it. He will not come here. Moreover, even if he comes, I will never let him see you. I will definitely chase him away. People are saying he dressed up as Santa Claus, but no one gives a damn. Listen to your father, Lisa. Forget about that creepy guy.
But then... Merry Christmas! It's him! Let me go already!
Lisa, you can't go out. So that person, he's here.
She isn't here?
Hey, didn't I tell you not to get near my daughter? Get lost. Better yet, just die out there in the cold.
The poor man was completely shivering from the frigid temperatures. But still, he placed the present on their doorstep, walked away as he carried more presents in hand. He couldn't help but look back. But no one was there. He continued to travel and the snow was coming down more heavy than before. That was when... Hey, he's really here. Serves you right, you fake Santa Claus. Go back. Get lost. A person like you should just freeze to death, you useless bum. Just disappear. Eventually, Okura's son found himself in a back alley sitting against a wooden door. Cold. It's so cold. I'm freezing. He opened up one of the presents, and inside was an apple. But it wasn't just any ordinary apple. It was actually a candle. He lit a match and placed it against the wick. It's the story of the matchstick girl. Father will appear in the flame and bring me to heaven, and I will be released from this stuck-up life. Father, hurry up and appear, please.
Maybe this is a good time for me to lift the hypnosis. He should wake up before he freezes to death. The flame from the candle can help him break through from the spell. It would be as if he is conducting self-hypnosis without him realizing it. The results from self-hypnosis will reveal his original character, the character which inherits Okura's personality.
Continued to stare into the flame. Then he took one hand and placed it against his glasses, removing them from his head. In that moment, the sack of presents began to open, spilling over toward the ground. But how could this be? The dolls were all moving on their own, marching in unison, synchronously. Could the stories really have been true? Stupid old man, you're still here. The dolls continued to chant,
Bring me back! Please, bring me back!
These wooden dolls really have his father's soul in them. Even though his dad is dead, his soul is still under my hypnosis.
Bring me back! 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 Bring me back!
Hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my Patreons and YouTube members. Sarah De Jesus, Motosurf, Leo, Basin Animus, and Alleyway. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and remember, you're important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.